Hey guys, welcome back. Today's story time is personal and a true story that actually happened to my mom. This is not a technical AI video about quantum physics or a how-to tutorial. This video is about how my mom almost died and how AI, yes, freaking DeepSeek, helped save her life. I know that sounds dramatic. It was. And if you've ever trusted a doctor and thought you were safe, please watch this all the way through. Quick disclaimer before we dive in, I'm not a medical professional. This is our story, not medical advice. Always talk to your doctor, but also advocate for yourself. You'll see why. It started with cashews, or at least, that's what we thought. My mom's face started swelling, visibly puffy, tight, uncomfortable. Even her smile looked painful. We panicked. I took a photo to document everything because when things go wrong, you forget details. We rushed to CityMD. They focused on the obvious, allergy. Meanwhile, something in my gut was screaming that this wasn't adding up, and in the middle of the chaos, I did something I never thought I'd do. I leaned on AI, DeepSeek, to help us figure out what the hell was going on. She eats cashews. Minutes later, she's flushed. Her face is swelling, and her breathing is uncomfortable. We're scared. We rush to CityMD. They look at the swelling and say, allergic reaction, classic protocol. They talk antihistamines. They talk EpiPen. We're not arguing. We're terrified and just want her to be okay. We go home thinking the worst is behind us, except it wasn't. Overnight, she keeps repeating, I don't feel right. Not just groggy, not just Benadryl tired. Her blood pressure is high and it is not coming down. She's weak, she's pale, she's fatigued to the point where walking across the room looks like a marathon. We end up going back to the hospital. Again, the working theory is still allergy. But at this point I'm staring at the numbers and I'm asking myself, why is her blood pressure so high? Why is it not responding? Something is off. Here's the thing, my mom is on multiple medications prescribed by different specialists. Neurologist for this, primary for that. She did everything right. She brought her pill bottles, she brought the documents, she was prepared, but the focus at the hospital was on bringing down the blood pressure without any cause of why it's spiking. Like we're treating the number but not asking why the number is screaming. We get home, and I'm at my wit's end. My mom is exhausted, and I'm looking at the stack of prescriptions and discharge papers and thinking, I have diagnosed past conditions just from Google search. Now let's use AI and be our own advocates. I take clear photos of her prescriptions, the discharge notes, everything. I load it in. I start prompting DeepSeek like a maniac, analyze for possible drug interactions, look for side effects that match elevated blood pressure, swelling, facial edema, and profound fatigue, correlate timelines with dosage changes, flag anything that could mimic an allergy but isn't. And DeepSeek starts connecting dots I hadn't even considered. It flags a possible interaction between two medications, both connected to her neurologist care, that can cause elevated blood pressure and systemic symptoms that can look like an allergic reaction. It's like watching puzzle pieces slide into place. Suddenly, the swelling and the stubborn blood pressure aren't two separate mysteries. They're the same story, just told in different symptoms. I'm staring at the screen, and DeepSeek is basically saying, this combination can be dangerous. These two meds together can significantly raise blood pressure. Edema, swelling, can happen. And if the root cause is a drug interaction, then antihistamines and epinephrine won't fix it. In fact, they can muddy the waters and make someone feel worse in the short term. My stomach drops. If this is true, then this wasn't a food allergy crisis, it was a medication interaction crisis that accidentally got treated like an allergy. We brought the meds to the hospital for the second time and they were not looked at. We're focusing on bringing down the blood pressure, but no one is asking why it's spiking. And that why could be the difference between my mom being okay and my mom not being here at all. So we push, we focus on the meds, we keep tracking her blood pressure at home. We look at timing, we look at symptoms, and when the problematic combo is stopped, she starts feeling better. Not movie moment instant, but real life steady. The swelling subsides, The numbers trend down. She can finally breathe without looking like she's pushing through molasses. She gets her color back. She starts to feel like herself again. As soon as she's off the conflicting medications, everything starts to make sense. The fatigue loosens its grip, the blood pressure eases, the swelling goes down, and I cannot get over the fact that an AI flagged it for us first. Not because doctors are bad people, this isn't about good guys and bad guys, but because the system is overwhelmed. People are human. With multiple specialists prescribing, sometimes the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. And when you're in crisis, you assume the system will catch it all. Sometimes it doesn't. I keep thinking, if we hadn't asked questions, if we hadn't uploaded the prescriptions, if we hadn't kept pushing for the why, what then? What if we just kept treating an alleged allergy that wasn't an allergy at all? This is not about hating doctors. This is about insisting on being part of your own care. Bring your full medication list to every appointment. Dosages, timing, all of it. Ask a pharmacist to run a drug interaction check. Read your discharge papers. If something feels off, say it out loud. Be annoying. Be the squeaky wheel. And yes, use tools. Use I like DeepSeek as a second set of eyes. Not as a doctor, never that, but as a way to generate better questions faster than a rabbit hole of random searches. If you're caring for family, document everything. Photos of prescriptions, dates, times, symptoms, blood pressure logs. Because when everything hits the fan, you will forget. Your future self will thank you, and sometimes that paper trail is what saves a life. I am making this video because I want other people to be aware of the things that are unaccountable and can literally kill people. These doctors just prescribe medications willy-nilly, and they don't even consider which interactions can cause what. My mom trusted the system and it could have killed her. I think people should be advocating for their own health, doing their own research. This is a medical practice lawsuit we have on our hands for sure. I'm not saying doctors are bad, but I am saying they are extremely overwhelmed and don't take enough time for patients, because her neurologist basically left her on 2 medications from 2 different doctors that should not be mixing together. I want to bring awareness because people die from this kind of situation all the time. And if you know how to prompt AI in the correct ways, you can really get on top of your health, make better choices, and advocate for yourself better. Hug your loved ones, ask the extra question, and don't be afraid to use every tool you have, including AI, to protect the people you love.